This is David Mehmet of Lotto Odds. It is in match 3 colors. It is June 20th, 2024. Okay, quick update, then we're going to get into a practice session with the mobile web page. This page is going to be used for the mobile app, which now we're going to be finishing the coding on and try to get it out to you as soon as possible. We just had to modify certain things and revise certain items, which I'm going to tell you about right here. Then I'm going to do a practice session on just how to utilize these features here to have numbers reduced for you. And then I'm going to show you at the end the triple play that I mentioned yesterday. I'm going to show you how to play 1 or 2 numbers per draw in the triple play, and how you can hit that. It's going to be on a monthly play, but you're going to only play like 1 or 2 numbers per draw on the monthly play, and then for all the states, and then you can hit it about 3 to 4 times for the month and wind up with profit. So if you're hitting it 3 or 4 times a month, I mean, you could go up to $9,000 if you're only playing 1 or 2 of these triples. Okay, so let me show you first what we've done. First, we modified the quick pick levels. Everything's correct here. Okay, and then the next thing we did was add the revise the data sets, the missing data sets. You know, you saw some entries that were missing, right? Okay, because the data sets, the collection of the data sets would be outside what we were collecting the information from. For example, the data sets contain pairs of past winners, right? And it goes so far back, like a few months back, 6 months back or whatever. Okay, and then it creates the draw counts, right? But if it goes beyond 6 months, then we're getting into an issue where, you know, this page is going to start lagging. Okay, it could even freeze, because with you know, like 10-3-2 or pair something like that, or 11-3-1, a pair could be out on either L1 or M3C for over a year. So we would have to collect over a year in a data set. Okay, so we have another solution. We created a default pattern, red, okay, is going to be acting as a default pattern. So what you're going to see is anything outside the draw count, okay, or data collection, okay, for this program, you're going to see no draw count. And that's going to, instead of it being empty. So the numbers will show up. So they weren't previously showing up, right, because they're outside the data set, but now they will show up in red. So all the numbers are showing up now, all right? But you'll see no draw count here, okay, because the draw count goes beyond our data collection, all right? But the numbers will be there, and they will be in red, okay? You will see them there. And you'll see them also on the auto predict page here, pair draw count, all right, on the bottom. And what we've done, we have put an asterisk, and this is important because I'm going to show you how you can apply this to the triples. It's awesome. All right, so we put an asterisk here to let you know that these pairs were outside, one of these pairs, either one or both of them, were outside the data, okay, outside the data collection that we do. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into this and just start talking about, you know, red with the green and the brown, how when it shows up here and when it doesn't, right? Okay, I've said that in the past, how it does. I'm not going to get into this with the ones with the asterisks in it. I will later, but you really don't need to know that. All you need to know is anything that has an asterisk was outside the data set and will show up in the web page, right? Hold on, let's go back there. Will show up in a web page like this. No draw count, because it's outside the data collection period, or range, I should say, right? All right, so that is pretty much it. All right, now what else do I have to go over with you? We pretty much revised what we have to revise, so everything is working great. Let's see, and you guys could back test it as well. Let me know if you find any issues. Remember, we are still in beta. Beta's testing phase, and which involves you. But so far I've been testing it, and the numbers have been there with no problem. Now, I want to jump into a session now with you, okay? Because this is so awesome. that you need you to start really learning how to use this before we release the mobile app, because the mobile app is going to be so simple, and I've showed you how the mobile app looks like. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Hold on. The mobile app. Let's see, is this it? Add quick pick level filter. Yeah, add quick pick. Yeah, this is it. Hold on, do I have a better image of it? Okay, here, check it out. All right, it's gonna mimic the web page. All right, it's gonna mimic. Hold on, let me get to the web page. Here, it's basically gonna mimic this page here. So you can start working on this page while we're coding the mobile app, and when you get the mobile app, see it has all the features. See that this web page has here. See. 3 mandatory questions and then 3 optional filters there. Okay, so these are filters as well. So it's there. Here's the 3 mandatory filters, and here's the 3 optional. Right, same thing. And here's the layout. This is only the layout here that you see in the chart is just what's necessary that you need. Now, if we look at let's say Texas. If we look at Texas, look at pink, how it just killed it, right? 822 wasn't hitting for a while, right? It wasn't hitting for a while, and all of a sudden they changed something, either the lottery balls, whatever Texas uses, or the algorithm, right? So Lotto Odds always picks up on that. When they do a change, Lotto Odds will start spitting out pair sums like back to back like this, because they made a change, okay, in their algorithm or the lotto balls and machines that they use, okay? Now, when you see something like this, brown coming out, after a while that it didn't come out, you can expect more brown to come out, okay? So just like this, see how pink, there was a delay, then pink came out, and then all of a sudden, bang, it starts hitting like crazy. That could happen here too. But if you look at 9, right, the brown is 9, pair sum. 912 is overdue. I know 933 is as well, but 912 hits often, okay? And 912 is overdue with 933. So if we do, say for example, you isolate this because you want to see the exact patterns that's going on here. Okay, so you know which patterns to play. Look at that, 1233, almost 1 year it's been out. That's one to stay away from. All right, anyway, so here we go. Let's see, oh, hold on, we're going to leave. No, we're going to do 912 just for this example. All right, because 912 hits often. I wouldn't be surprised if 933 hits today. But anyway, so 912, so it lets you see what's going on here. Look how 22 hit right back to back. There's a chance that it won't hit a third time. I mean, it could. But look at, if you look at the past here for 912, 912 pair sum, you see 2 is not really hitting 3 or 4 times, right? Back to back. So you could take this out. Okay, so isolate 1, isolate 2, isolate 4. So you took out numbers that deal with the 2. Quick pick level 2. All right? Then look at here. You've got hit. You've got all this hit right there. Okay? What do you think it's going to be? It could be another hit that comes out here. If you think it's going to be another hit, there's only 2. See on the left-hand side, hit, and hit, miss. If we do hit first, we do the brown, and we say, look, it doesn't hit too many double numbers, right? So double already hit here. It's high probability we could be looking at a single, right? So single right there, you've got 25, and single, look, what's overdue now is another green. And if you look at green, it's 3, 4, 3, 1, 1s. Where's the 2s? 2's overdue right here. But look, 3 and 4 already hit. All these 3s and 4s. 1 and 2 is due. So if you think 1 and 2 is due, you can go like that. 1 and 2. So you got 1 and 2. You've got 1, 3, and 4. 1, 3, and 4. 1 and 2. Look how many numbers you have. Look how many numbers you have left. 1. Oh yes. Oh yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 hits next here with a 1, 2 here with 912. You're only playing one number. And if you're playing one number, you can play multiple draws to try to catch the winner. Okay? This is the power of this thing here. And listen to me. If you think, look, you had the greed with the, strip here, brown strip. If you think it's going to be a solid, there you go here. It shows you still it'll be 248. So that's a good sign. All right, but I don't usually play all that unless I'm certain it's going to be one of these solid colors or brown or whatever. So I like to play this quick pick in the draw. Okay, what if we do 3? 3 gets you up to 14. So 4, 1, and 2, which is due. Okay, because 3, 4, 3, 3 hit. 1 and 2 is due. All right, so if we go to the next one, which is hit and miss, okay, look at that. Look at that. No numbers, my friends. No numbers. You have only 1 with this. Okay, so why not also play miss it? Why not play? You know what? You know what? Click this button here. Play all of them. Look at all of them. Look at that. Only 1 number here. It shows you, when you click that button, it will show you all the hit and miss patterns and what numbers fall under. You have only 5 numbers, my friends. Look, hit, hit, 1 number. Miss, miss, 4 numbers. Play them all. Okay, like that. All right? And then you could, because you're playing such few numbers, you could even play. And look, by the way, you see how with that pattern, 3, 3 hasn't hit. Okay? Only 9, 2, 1 and 9, 1, 2. Can 9, 2, 1 hit again? Of course it could hit again. That's possible. Okay? So it all depends on the pattern that you choose. And if you're playing few numbers, you can play multiple draws to catch the winner. Okay, you just play the same pattern here each draw, but you have to pick, these numbers change after every draw, so you have to come back here and grab new numbers. All you have to do is click this copy button here, okay? It'll copy all those numbers, all right? Very easy. Click the copy button, okay? It says copy the full page, and you copy it. You want to just copy 1 column, you just click that copy button, all right? And if you want to play all states, the same pattern, you go to all states here, and then you'll see a new copy button there. Click it, and it'll utilize this pattern that you picked, or grab all the numbers for all the states. Okay, that's how it does it. All right. So now let's see here. Hold on. Okay. Well, the reason why I changed is because here, when you do all state, the default state is the first one. So see the watch that, those numbers, and look, see it didn't change. So when you pick all state, it's going to take you to default here view, but then when you click all states, it's going to copy all states. So if I go back to Texas, there you go. All right. Now let me show you the triple play. This is very exciting. Okay, guys, remember, and girls, remember when we went through this previously before we updated, these here were empty. Remember, they were empty. Let me show you. Here's a triple chart I showed you yesterday from yesterday's video. Okay, yeah, each triple that we're hitting every month. Remember these, the empty ones? Okay, that is what, hold on a second, that is what these are now. Okay, they're on red all the time. Okay, now look at this. See, you got let's do May. May, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4. This one 1, and April 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then March 1, 2, 3, 3. Now you can wind up playing only 1, 2 numbers per day. Okay, 1, 2 numbers per day. What we're going to do is we're going to revise it tonight, and we're going to put the asterisks. So when you do a copy, right, when you do something like this, when you have your pattern and you copy, right, you're going to see the number with the asterisks, okay? And the asterisk means that it was one of these, look, one of these that we're missing, right, which is now red, right? So you only would have to play that number for the day. For example, for this pattern, for this example, had only 1, right? Only 1 with the asterisk. That's all you play. That's all you play. So if you're playing multiple patterns, right, which I suggest, you play whatever comes up, and it should be 1 to 2 triple numbers, all right, per draw. Okay, so you can wind up playing. I did a calculation example, and it wound up costing me $60 to play two. You know what? Let's do the calculations. Look, 2 draws per day, right? 2 triples per day, right? That's 4 times 60 draws for the month, let's say. That's 240 draws, right? Depending where you play, let's say it's 25 cents per number, that's $60, okay? But you win $225, right? Per triple win, right? That's $165 profit right there. $165 profit. 225 minus 60 is 165. Okay? But you're not winning it just once. Look. You're winning it, and for April you won it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, right? And in May you won it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Okay? So let's say on average you're winning it 4 times a month, right? So times that by 4, all right? You just made $660. 165 again times 4. You just made $660 profit when you spent only $60 to play for the whole month. That is huge. Okay? So now the only thing we need to do today is give you the asterisks. Set up the asterisks here, okay? For when you print it out, all states, so you know which numbers to play, all right, which triples to play, and you already have it on the web page here. You already have the asterisks there, okay? So if I go to Arizona, I know there's a triple there with the 6-6. Remember, only brown and yellow have triples. See, 888 and 999 have the asterisks. So these are the only ones for Arizona that you could play, all right? And I mean, if you're playing just your state and try to hit the triples, you'll wind up playing like 1 or 2 numbers, okay? And a lot of times you will not see, a lot of odds will show you that there is no triple play for your state at that time, okay? When an opportunity to win a triple for your state shows, it will show you the triple, and it will show you which triple to play, okay? And it doesn't tell you when it will win, but it will tell you what state it will win in, and it will tell you which triple number it will win with, and what draw it will win in, okay? But not when, okay? That's why you play it for each draw, all right? And that is pretty much it. I wish you the best.